Better.
So we got the vacuum lines, we've got the air box. All of that is now installed. Let me turn off the second mic. We added Dextron ATF to the power steering pump, or reservoir really. Yestron, we don't know which Dextron it is, but it's one of them. So we got that. I went ahead and got the TE37 hand tight, but look at this. This thing is flush, like flush. I don't think I could have gotten better spacing on the front. That is like super flush. So that's great. All right. I just primed the oil pump, or with the relay to the oil pump, or the fuel pump, and I cranked it till the oil pump went away. Let's see if she starts. Oh. Let's see. I'm gonna check for leaks. I don't see any leaks, which is good. But I mean, it starts, so that's a good sign. It's a really good sign. All right, so first starts. It started. Did it stay started? No. So through some diagnostic troubleshooting, we went ahead and decided to put brake cleaner or starting fluid in the air box on the filter and then crank it. And what that did was eliminate the variable that, or actually verify a variable, which would be that the engine is running really lean. Now, a couple of reasons why it would run lean, either or symptoms that it would give that it's running lean. One would be that the fuel pump isn't pumping enough fuel. That's one. Well, we tested that yesterday. My friend here at the shop, he went ahead and he evacuated the fuel system all the way. So pump basically stopped pumping fuel, and then he stopped. Here's what we think it is. We think it's the injectors. These injectors are the only thing fuel-wise that I haven't replaced. So, I mean, they've been sitting for 7 years. They do have ethanol in the fuel. So, you know, ethanol over time gums up and corrodes. So we're waiting on a shipment of some new injectors, and then we're gonna go ahead and get those in here and then attempt to start it up again. So that's gonna be a fun little process, but I think the way that everything sounds, we may be driving this today. So it's a huge positive to me. But I think that we're definitely moving forward. So I wanted to thank Scott for building the engine. Everything sounds good on the build side, nothing metal, screechy, nothing sounds off. It sounds like a healthy engine, minus the fact that it sounds like a rotary. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move forward with that. In the meantime, I'm gonna get the rest of the TEs on this truck because I cannot wait. I mean, I got TEs and they're just sitting in the back of a 4Runner. But yeah, I'm gonna get the TEs on the truck and then we're gonna move forward to the injector install. Audio levels, engage. This thing's crazy. Look at these, let's see what these lug nuts say. It's crazy. On these spotless TE37 SLs, absolutely ludicrous on this Tacoma. Now, our homie, he found a problem. These injectors that could very well potentially save the day. They're not subject to tariffs. They're made in the USA. Hecho en USA. So, we're gonna go ahead and install those, and then we're gonna see if this thing runs. And if it runs, then we got to bleed the clutch, and then see if the brakes work. It was a little fun, but we got the injectors out. Pro tip, just pull the intake, the throttle body. That'll make it way easier, because we were trying to get it around it the entire time and it was not working. But here are the injectors. We've got these new ones. These are about 180 bucks a piece. So we're gonna go ahead, put the new ones in, and that should potentially fix our problem. Just gotta make sure they look the same. I mean, that looks about That's pretty close, right? That's about right. No, well, I guess we'll find out. Find out shortly. But I mean, these injectors are 20 years old, 400,000 miles. Actually, I don't have 400,000 miles. I have 395,000 something miles. 400,000 miles. Let's call it 400. But we got to get this slat back in, and then we're going to give it another shot starting it. It's better. Still don't sound right. ChatGPT was like, it's most likely not your coils.
Huh?
ChatGPT says most likely not my coils.
Google Gemini says it's probably a massive vacuum leak.
That's what ChatGPT said. Fuck.
Maybe that is a issue.
I mean, yeah.
Can you see if there's like a nipple hanging off the fucking intake on the backside here?
That's what I was doing.
Supposed to be some sort of nipple on the same thing.
On the plenum?
Yeah, on the backside there's some sort of like rubber or plastic nipple. It's like the thing there, just fucking wait till we get that fucking pipe and make sure everything's, you know, this is causing something.
Did you order it?
The pipe? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or start throwing fucking $2 in front of portals and shit.
Yeah.
It's just because the fucking PCB and the vacuum shit's fucking a little wonky.
Yeah. That's fair.
What are the odds of all 4 coils being
No, yeah, you're right. But it was good to change the injectors because they have been sitting and they probably were dog shit anyways.
like, well, that was the other thing too, is like dirty fuel.
Yeah. So, I can't see shit. With this fucking thing.
Neither can Mike.
We can't see shit anyways. He needs to clean his glasses.
Oh yeah, you need a new radiator. Hey, you see that there? Yeah, right there. Yeah.
No, I don't. No. Well, you can take my word for it.
Right there.
So we found that we're missing a vacuum hose. Here, Alex, why don't you plug that hole real quick? So we found out we're missing a vacuum hose.
Unimportant.
We didn't think it was that important. We didn't think it's that important, but turns out if you want your truck to sound like this, it's pretty fucking important. Yeah, well, all right. That's crazy. That is actually insane. Well, at least we found the issue. Holy shit.
Sleep well tonight.
With brand new injectors. So we've gotten a lot done. It's not complete, but we have gotten the truck to run. At first it was rough, so we tried injectors didn't fix it. Then Homeboy realized that we're missing a vacuum line that goes between the PCV, which is is it PCV valve or is it PC valve? Anyway, it goes between the PCV and the air intake plenum. So I didn't even realize that there was a fucking bung on the plenum. So I had Alex plug the hole, and then I started the truck and it purred like a kitten. So I think we're in a much better place. I just have to come back because it's not complete. It's fine. He's already located the parts. The reason why we can't fix it today is because the parts aren't available. They're going to be here Tuesday, and I live in another state. So I had to go back home, go back to work, make some money, come back, and then the truck should be running. It should be together. Hood will be on. We'll do our break-in run, and then we'll take it from there. Take a gander at what we have accomplished. It is almost complete, back together. Forged bottom end, lightweight flywheel, ceramic clutch. We've got the TE37 SLs These are fire. I mean, you can barely see right here how beautiful that blue glistens. So, it's, you know, got quite a bit of dust. Oh, getting there. Also, I will be making shift knobs. So, let's see if we can get the camera to focus. Let me see. So here's a shift knob, and it is crazy because the light plays with the stone. You can kind of see that blue shimmer. The light plays with the stone quite a bit. Man, it really doesn't want to focus on this thing. But look how pretty that thing is. So anyways, I'll be making shift knobs here soon. One step at a time. This thing is definitely coming together slowly but surely. Cleaning it up, fixed the cup holder, throw some more stuff away, and then I'll have Monsieur Chaudier. I'll have him detail the truck because he does such a damn good job and he likes what he does. But yeah, we're almost there. We are super close to ripping and dipping. For the record, do a quick little start because we have successfully rebuilt the 2TR FE with a forged bottom end, and this thing, boop, how many miles it has? 395,018 miles. Sounds so good. All right, almost done. Almost done. If you like what I'm doing, please follow, comment, subscribe. If you think there's something else I could do that's super cool with this truck, please let me know. I was thinking about doing like a Starlight headliner or something dumb. But I do have some upgrades coming even now. There's some things we gotta visit. Braking, we gotta revisit suspension. But we're getting really close to one of the cleanest 2TR builds. Right now it's definitely a work in progress, but we've come a long way. You know, we were borderline barn find, but the only difference is that I left it in the barn. So, you know, and by barn I mean the Mojave Desert. So we're almost done with the basic rebuild and getting it running. We're gonna drive it. We're gonna drive the shit out of it, and then we're gonna take it to some events. We're actually going to an event at the end of next month. So yeah, end of next month. We're gonna go to Willow Springs with Big Time. We're gonna do some ride-alongs. Not in this. I'm riding along with them, but stay tuned. I'm gonna cover that event in this truck as well. So I'm gonna, you know, this truck should be good to go, running by then. We'll take it there. We'll see what some of the other car people's reactions are. Who knows? Maybe it's negative. Maybe I'm an idiot. Like, this is, I mean, I might just be. So I know I might be just for sinking, you know, however much I have on this thing. But I love this truck. I think it's worth it. I have a 5-lug, I have a 6-lug, both on TEs, both the same color. One's boosted, one's stock. They both have over 340,000 miles. But yeah, so if you care to see more of this, follow, share, like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.